Are we on the internet?
I think we're on the internet.
All right, internet.
Okay.
Hi, folks. I'm staring into a tiny blue telephone, and I'm hoping that you're out there, and I know that there's a little delay. I'm Edie, and my friend John is over there. Can you see John?
Hi,
There's
this
John.
is me. I'm over here.
Hi, John.
We're 7.3 feet apart, so I think we're okay. I hope.
There's 3 inches, a 3-inch thick plexiglass between us. There's not.
No.
We're in each other's pod at this point. Thank you so much for being here with us live on the YouTubes. John and I have been playing music together now for, I don't even know how long. 2.5, 3 years? Maybe 3 years?
Not long enough.
Not long enough, but we met when I moved here to Colorado Springs, and he very kindly invited me to dinner at his house with his girlfriend Corinne, and we ate salmon, and then we played music, and I was like, who the hell is this man?
Yeah,
I liked that.
That's what happened.
That was good. Ba-bam! And he is such a beautiful player, and it's just magic. So I'm so excited to share John with you, and I'm just going to dive right in. Are you out there on the internets?
I think there should be people out there on the internet.
Hopefully you're out there on the internet.
I'm getting chats over here. I'm wondering, I might not be getting it over there for some unknown reason.
All right. Well,
Old system.
should we worry about it?
I wouldn't worry.
Just tell me if they tell me that your hair is on fire, or my hair is on fire.
Yeah, there we go.
Or that the internet is broken.
All right. We'll try.
But let's launch in, and then we can finagle if we need to.
Okay.
All right, let's do this.
All right.
You fall asleep with the window open. You love to listen to the night. When the storm muscles in, The beautiful part about playing with John is that I love to play with John, and he adds such beautiful things. The difficult part is that I have a large lump in my throat for much of the song.
Okay. I hope it's a good lump.
It's a great lump.
Okay.
It's the best lump. You are the best lump I know.
I gotta tell you, okay, in the live performance thing, so, I meticulously wrote down all of the keys that all of these songs are in. And
he's the only one who knows what keys these songs are in. Let's be honest.
So Edie writes capo 5, capo 3. And
that's my music theory knowledge right there.
Right, there you go. Mm-hmm. But for the very first song, I wrote down the wrong key. So my very first chord, it was like,
you looked a little mystified, and I was like, oh, crap. No. I'm in the wrong key. There's no doubt.
Because this is the one I know. Oh, I know which key this one is in. No, apparently not.
Well, I'd say that you nailed it. I think you did just great. Is everybody hearing everything okay, since I can't really see over here?
Making all sorts of comments. Hold on. Now, wait. Let me go over here. Let me see if I refresh this screen over here.
John knows how to press all the buttons.
Hold on. It's just like...
fulfilling all female-male stereotypes right now, which is horrifying.
Let's see if comments show up.
I see them. I see the tiny. Yes, I see them over there. Oh, yay! Hi guys.
So yeah.
Dave and William and Leslie and Chris. Oh, Elena, Dana, Jensep. Love you people. Thank you so much for being here with us. This is so great. All right, let's sing another song.
Let's do that, yeah.
This is called Love. And, I wrote this sort of about my own relationship, I guess, with love in my life. Sort of starting with my parents and then, moving through and all the times we kind of get tangled up in it. And when I wrote it, I was kind of thinking of my little sister Zoe, who at the time that I wrote it was... I can't remember, 15? I think she was 15 or 16, and kind of just getting her heart involved, in romantic love for the first time. And I kind of wanted to be like, don't do this, don't do that. You're going to waste a lot of time on that. But of course, no one wants to hear that, right? So I was like, let me jam it in a song. And then maybe the message will get through. She didn't need my help. She was doing just fine. This is Love. To this life hungry, from a mother's breast to the next thing. Love, love. We can't say its name, now we stumble. We are not ashamed when we're younger. Love, love. Ooh, we all know how. We all know how. Just the ones who want us, chasing after those running from us. Love, love. We can live without it easy. We don't understand we all know how.
We all know how. We all know
Thank you, my friend. Thank you, guys. He's good, isn't he? I said that like you couldn't hear me say it. You really are only about 4 feet from me. All right, well, I'm going to sing Red Shoes. So I have 2 kiddos. A lot of you guys know that already, but one is going to be 8 in September, and my daughter is 4. And my daughter is a piece of work. She's mildly feral at times, but in a very adorable way. John can attest. And she is hilarious. She has amazing comedic timing. And I was telling John this story the other night. My birthday is next week, and my daughter the other day, she had just gotten off the trampoline. She was soaking wet because we'd put water everywhere. It was wicked hot. She was jumping around, and then she sat there, and she was wrapped in a towel, looking really pathetic. And then she started fake crying. She was like, she's totally my daughter. And I was like, what? Honey, why are you crying? And she was like, because I'm just so sad. You're not going to be 45 anymore. And I was like, why? And she was like, I don't know. I just really like you being 45. And I was like, you are the biggest freak. And then she kind of cracked herself up. She's high drama.
4. She's 4.
She's already mourning the loss of time. She doesn't even understand a lot of things, but she understands the passage of time. Anyway, this is a song called Red Shoes, which I wrote right after I met my husband, and I was kind of thinking about marriage and what if I have a family, and I was touring tons of the time, and I was like, how is that going to fit together, and is that going to mean the end of all of this? And obviously it has not, thank God. I have a super supportive partner. Hi, honey, you're probably putting the kids to bed right now. And just sort of kind of wrestling with some of those questions when I wrote it. This is Red Shoes. Now you never call me, but I remember when you called me, honey. I got a head so thick, pride on my tongue. Are you big enough to love me? I felt so hopeless, staring down the barrel of that life. You wouldn't recognize me, but I'm still that same girl running. I got a hotel pen, story in my head, and a little bit of money. The city's so crowded, find myself alone most of the time. 'Cause I came here for a reason. No, the girls in our town, they don't understand. And I love you, and I'm leaving. If you let me go, maybe there's a chance. I wouldn't call it easy, but every day I catch these down south. I got a new silk dress, story in the paper. Will I ever make you proud? I sleep so soundly, feel the sun creep across my bed. Thank you, John. Thank you guys so much. There's something about when you play music by yourself most of the time, it's sort of like it's like a pencil drawing of your songs, and that's fine. It can be lovely, but it's really amazing when you play with other people. It just like sort of gives this sort of like, pay attention here, and this part's really important, and color in this part here. And it's so fun for me because I sing these songs so much, and certainly they still mean a lot to me, but you know, it's been 10 years since I've written them. When somebody else plays on them, it's pretty cool. It like just brings all the heart and the emotion right back into it. So thank you, dear.
Oh, you're so welcome.
All right, well, Capo 5 seems to be where we're hanging out for right now. So I write commission songs for people, mostly romantic in nature, and I really love doing them. John is the one who helps me record my commission songs, for which I'm very grateful. And it's a very busy commission time. I'm just writing my 4th one in the last month, and I have 3 more before October. And it's like overwhelming and super exciting. I go to my little she shed every morning and I'm like, who do I get to channel today, and whose love story do I get to kind of step inside? And I'm just loving it so much. So anyway, this is one of those, and one of the earlier ones that I wrote when I was about, I think, 3 weeks out from having my son Luca in 2012. And I wrote this. It was incredibly hot in Chicago, and I went to my little tiny, the guest room where I did all my writing, and I was so pregnant and cranky, and I was like, I don't feel like writing this right now. And then I stepped into their story and just totally fell in love with this couple. And this is called In Your Company. It's a really beautiful love story.
You remember now how light the air was when we first set out, how clear the sky, the blue untroubled like a baby's eyes. Yeah, in your company, and then a storm rose up, through it swayed around both of us. I thought I lost you then, and all the of your company. I come alive when I am with you. I open like the flowers do. In your company, your company. Now the red sun's out, and burn his way out from behind those clouds, and that is me in your company. I come alive when I am with you.
Thank you. I don't play that song very often, but man, singing it with you is fun. That's for sure. All right. Well, we're moving out of Capo 5. Let's check in and make sure we can hear. Everybody can hear things okay? Okay.
We're getting a lot of comments at least, so so I'm assuming that that's good.
So good.
Can we go back? We're just gonna take 15 minutes and read all the comments.
I know.
We'll be back later.
Well, John put it on the screen at like 400-point font, which I really appreciate. Oh, you guys are so lovely. I'm sorry I'm not paying more attention to the comments, but I promise that I will read back and respond to them later. I'm like so lost in the songs, which I know is more important than anything else, but it just feels so good that you're out there listening. Thank you guys so much. All right. This is a song called These Things. And yeah, so I'm a mom, but I'm a geriatric mom and didn't expect to be. And went through a lot of things to have my kiddos, and was told the only way I was going to have a baby was with in vitro fertilization. Many of you may know because you've maybe been through it or know somebody who has, but it's wicked expensive. It's about $16,000 at least. And you don't get handed a baby automatically at the end of it. And so I was a little scared that it wasn't going to happen, but amazingly, I found out there was a raffle where they were giving away an in vitro cycle for free up at a hotel north of Chicago. My husband went to the raffle and we won the raffle. And that is how we had my son, Luca. Thank you, science. And also America is weird. Anyway, I'm very grateful. But once I finally became a mom, it took a while for sort of the reality to catch up with how I felt inside. I think once you go through infertility, you often feel infertile. I still do. I see pregnant people. I'm like, how did they do that? They didn't have to like stick, 17 shots in their butt to have that baby. And all those feelings kind of stay with you. But the other feeling that happens when and if it does finally work out is just enormous gratitude. Even on like the really hard parenting days, I'm like, I really asked for this and I really wanted it, and it was so worth it. So this is I wrote this for my son Luca, and now it's also for my daughter Emmy.
The weight of you inside my arms, your heavy head across my heart, your tiny fingers pointing at the stars. I never thought I'd have these things. That fuzzy spot in your silky hair when I rock you slowly in your favorite chair. I rarely ever sleep these days, and I don't even care. I never thought I'd have these things. Ooh. I think I finally am. I never thought I'd have these things. Your wide blue eyes above your big boy cup, your arms reaching out, mama, pick me up. This endless, weightless, easy love. I never thought I'd have these things.
Thank you.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Thank you, guys. Okay. Let's do this one, John. This is a bit of a rocker.
Hey,
I don't have a lot of those.
Before we do this, maybe we should put up the tipping screen.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Look at that.
You can do that.
John worked really hard to make that text legible on that background.
So here it is. There
Thank you,
it is.
John. Thank you so many of you tipped me even before the show started, and God love you. Because what if I was just like, meh, I'm gonna watch Ozark instead? But you tipped ahead of time, and I am so grateful. Thank you so much. Those are the options. There's Venmo and PayPal, and I have a little virtual tip jar at ediecarey.com. There is no obligation at all to tip, but if you feel so inclined, I am so grateful. This is actually, believe it or not, my job, even in these weird times, and I am super grateful for your support. Thank you. And thank you, John, for making that very snazzy graphic.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Speaking of these times, I did not write this song during these times, but I wrote it last fall, and it seems oddly appropriate for this. It's sort of a song of telling people that they're not alone, and maybe it was a song I needed at the time, but I think we all need to be told that sometime, and that's certainly the case at moments during everything that we're experiencing right now. So this is called Rise.
I saw the face you made when you thought I looked away. I see the way you clench your hands. Why is it so hard to say we're hurting? Won't you hand me half your burden? You think you can't show me, but you can. Hold on a little longer. Hold on a little longer. Holding on doesn't mean that you can't cry. I know your shattered heart is stronger than when you started. It's been a long night, but it's fine. She's gonna rise. Some days I'm made of man, locked deep inside my head, with all those voices whispering lies. We're not made to be alone. Won't you let me be your home? Left on the porch like I'm inside. Hold on a little longer. Hold on a little longer. Holding on doesn't mean
Okay. Let's do this one. This is a commission song that John and I worked on back in, I think it was February, and the people for whom we wrote it are listening tonight. So this is for Kirk and Marianne. Thank you guys for listening, and thank you for allowing me to tell your story. Here we go. Hang on. I want it to be beautiful. So let's just do it quick. I was rocking out so hard.
You know, yeah, I think that's fine.
I was feeling it. It is.
Yeah.
It's good. It's amazing how great it feels to play music with another person. It occurs to me this is the first time this has happened in a lot of months.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I mean, John and I have played just us, but to perform these songs with another person is, whew, it's just so great. All right. I've been so alone. Oh. Actually, I've really not been alone at all. In fact, it's been challenging how not alone I've been. Okay. All right, here we go.
Bonfires on the beach, laughing on the dock till late. We play hide and seek, marvel at the Milky Way. And all that space, you don't know you're free till you see it slip from your hands, guided only by dreams that flew off to distant lands. And all that space, I drank in all that space. Oh, you're nowhere near the driver's seat when it comes to your heart. We're all at its mercy, fumbling in the dark. Oh, I fell so deep, heart first into this life. I was a mother, now I am a good man's wife, but I lost my place. I lost my place. Oh, these pages, they're just flying by. Dreams like ashes in the summer sky. Don't know if I can save them, but I have to try. I don't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry I made you cry. I got a hold the wheel now. I need you to let me drive. I don't know if I'm running or just running in place. I need the echo of my own four walls, the sun on my face. I need to get more lost now. if I'm gonna be found.
Thank you. Okay, well, let's do Lonely now, because it's a completely different color.
Yeah.
All right. You guys can still hear everything okay? Okay. Thank you, Catherine Gressel. Yes, that one will definitely be on the new record. Speaking of which, my plan currently, I was supposed to make a new record in June, but there's been this pandemic thing, as you know. So we pushed it to November. So I'm hoping it's going to be recorded in November, and I'm hoping to do a Kickstarter for it in September. So please join me for that. And I'm super excited. I have all of the songs written for it, and I'm writing more so that I can kick out the ones that I don't love as much as the new ones. But this is an older one. This is Lonely, and I was thinking about a lot of things when I wrote this song, but I was probably mostly channeling the time that I was a waitress at a Middle Eastern restaurant in the West Village, and I went to work at 9 p.m. and I worked until 6 a.m. and it was just the worst job. I had a screamy boss, and her boss was like sexually harassing everyone. It was just the worst job, but the kind of thing that you want to write songs about. And anyway, I just think about it every time I sing this song. I think about the moment on the final night of that job. It was just awful, and I was going to go, and I was deciding to quit that night, and I walked in, and like within a minute I was being screamed at, and I was like, and I'm such a good girl, I'm such a like rule follower, I'm like, no, I gotta stay and finish my shift. And I was like, and I'm done. And I just like took off my apron, I said nothing to anybody, and I just walked right back out of that door, and I like ran in slow-mo down the alley back to my crappy little apartment, and it was the most freeing moment of my life. If someone's screaming at you at your job,
story.
you probably should quit.
Okay.
Anyway, so picture that when you're listening to this. There was a lot of great people watching at that job. This is Lonely.
I get so brave when I'm drunk. I can be anything you want me to be. And we made love only once, just enough to make it come undone. thought you could save me.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. All right, this is another new one. This is called The Veil. Oh, that is not the key it's in. I was in a crazy car accident in December, 2 days after Christmas. Somebody ran a red light and hit my car with me and my kiddos in it. We were upside down, and it was terrifying. It was really scary, but we made it out relatively unscathed, certainly with some cuts and bruises, but mostly with just a lot of fear of the car. We've had a lot of good therapy, which I'm grateful for. But I think the hardest part of it, and I don't know, John, if you've had a similar experience of being in a bad car accident, but it sort of shakes your whole sense of safety in your normal, regular life.
Oh yeah.
Have you had a similar experience?
I was in a bad car wreck. I was knocked out. It was a drunk driver who turned right in front of me, and I could have died. But
John, my God, that's so scary.
Weird stuff happens.
Weird stuff happens. But what I'm sure you have found too, when you've had an experience like that, you start talking about it with everybody around you, and you find that most people have had a similar experience in some shape or form. Right. But you're just sort of living your life and going about your day, and we were on the way to the gym and everything felt very normal, and then all of a sudden you're sort of shaken out of that reality.
Nowhere.
Yeah, and the aftermath was just trying to find how to feel normal again. And it did. It took a while, but we certainly got there. But when I wrote this song, it was pre-pandemic, pre-Black Lives Matter movement, all the upheaval and strangeness and beauty and amazing things that are happening all at the same time. But kind of, it feels sort of like a veil has been lifted in good and bad ways. Anyway, so that's what I was thinking about. And I didn't realize how applicable it would be for our current scenario. So anyway, this is The Veil.
We thought that we could catch the moon in the window of the way back. Diamond stars on velvet blue in the window of the way back. Daddy carried us to bed, our arms heavy round his neck. If I was not sleeping, I'd pretend. Oh, the sweetness of your breath, just like when you were a baby. Full surrender on my chest, I've been noticing lately. Every day you need me less, and I know that's for the best. Yeah, I know that's for the best. We cannot go back, no matter how we wish it. We cannot go back now. I've been traveling all this time, like I had a force field around me. Then for a moment we were flying, and the floor became the ceiling. A storm of glass and crushing steel. No, it did not seem real. My hands still clinging to the wheel. We cannot go back. Now the veil is lifted. We cannot go back now. We cannot go through the crowd. I wonder, are they with me or against me? But we won't say these words out loud. But we're screaming on the small screen. I've never seen such a great divide. So high and so wide, but it's been here all this time. We cannot go back. Now the veil is lifted. We cannot go back now. We cannot go back. And I'm scared that we can't fix it. We cannot go back. We thought that we could catch the moon in the window of the way back.
Thank you. Oh gosh. John, we have to switch seats.
Oh, yay. Okay.
And now comes the terrifying portion of the evening. Okay. John's very kind to let me use his keyboard. Oh, look at
I'm
that.
going to take this keyboard with this one.
What
this
does
one.
that do? Is that how you mute yourself?
No, well, no. It's how I switch scenes. So that, for example, we can put in this scene, and people can tip you.
Look at that. And look, you can say I have a lower half. Look, I'm even wearing not flip-flops. It's very exciting. John, on the other hand, he's wearing high heels.
Yeah, we had this weird technical snafu right before we were supposed to go on, where everything essentially broke.
He was drinking a margarita, I think, when I walked in, for good
I
reason.
really should have drunk a couple more. But
maybe the margarita fixed it. Did you pour a little into the board? Because sometimes that can help.
Yeah, I was thinking of that.
Or just pouring it directly down your gullet.
Yeah, there we go.
I have now removed my shoe. You guys, I'm going to play a brand new song. And I'm very nervous. But it's going to be great. Right, John? It's very scary to play piano in front of John. But I'm going to do my best and give it a whirl. I don't know what else. I don't know how to even introduce this song. I've never played this song in front of anyone but you, my piano teacher, and I sent it to Sarah Sample and Rose Cousins. And other than that, nobody else has heard it. Oh, and my friend Andrew Kerr as well, my songwriter buddies. This is, I think this is called Teacher. And I guess the only way I can introduce it is by saying that I feel like as a mom of a daughter, I am terrified of somehow messing up her relationship with her body and her self-esteem. I'm so careful about how I talk about those things in front of her, and I just want to... I see how at home she is in her body at 4, and it is the most beautiful, wonderful thing, and I want her to stay exactly like that. So I guess I was thinking about that when I wrote this. So I'm just going to forewarn you that I probably will mess it up, and I may drop an F-bomb, which I just want to tell you that ahead of time. Okay? I was about to apologize to my parents, and I was like, they drop F-bombs all the time. They don't care. Sorry to my mother-in-law, who does not, but she forgives me anyway. Here we go.
Why you always frowning in the mirror? Don't you know your little girl's watching you? I wish you could see yourself clearer. How them lines on your face, they just let the light through. Every scar on that heart, well, it's a medal, a badge of pride for every time you grew. Show her she never has to settle for trying to live up to something that just ain't true. I wish you could see how she looks at you, how she looks at you. You could see she wants to be just like you. wish you could feel my arms around you. If I could just get
miraculous. Thank you. Now the seal is broken. Now I just have to learn to play it in front of human beings. All right, I'm gonna do one more piano song and then we're gonna take it to the finale. This is a song called I Know This, and it is a COVID-19 song. I was thinking about what it would be like to be a person working in New York City. I wrote it sort of at the time that the peak was happening in New York, and thinking about what it would be like to leave sort of the sacred, sort of clean, sanitized space of your home. I mean, obviously it's not really that, but where you feel safe, and then going out into the world and riding the subway and going to be a doctor and dealing with the trauma of that day, and then stepping back into that space and what that must be like. And I know that's not in New York necessarily right now in the numbers it was, and now it's happening elsewhere. And I'm just thinking of those people, and some of them are listening tonight, who do this incredible work. And we are so grateful for you. Thank you. This is I Know This.
In the sweet cocoon of our tiny living room, a baby girl grins up at me from the floor. I wanna hold her to my chest, but I pull up my mask instead, blow my love a kiss and fly out the door. Down the subways, chipping yellow stairs, I used to fight for space, and now there's no one there. I know this will not last. I know this, it cannot last. The sun, it'll come back. Behind these sliding doors, nothing makes sense anymore. They look to me to tell them what to do, but you can't train for this. Blind shots in the abyss. I'm terrified and I'm supposed to be bulletproof. Down that hallway in the last room on the right, she's a woman my own age, no one but us to say goodbye. I know this will not last. I know this, it cannot last. I wanna lay her out in the soft grass. At the end of the day, I try and wash it all away in water so hot it turns my skin red. But we can't curl up close right when we need it most. I crawl into the cold sheets of the pull-out bed. I know this will not last. I know this is gonna pass. It's gonna pass. I just hope I'm not made of glass.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me play your instrument.
Oh, sure. That was awesome.
Thank you very much. Okay, going back to my comfort zone now. All right, how's everyone doing over there? Okay. You guys are so great. Thank you for being so kind. Did my mom send you? She probably did. All right, guys. I know on the East Coast it's getting late. I love to go to bed early, so I'm not judging you if you go to bed early.
You are so a non-musician type.
Oh, with my hours that I keep?
With your hours. You know, all musicians, you know, always like sleep late and...
I know. Well, I mean, I have tiny humans. That's the thing.
Well, that makes a difference. But I think you're essentially a morning person.
I am. Even
that.
when I was in college, if I had like a paper due or something, I would kind of hit the emotional wall around 9:30 or 10 maybe. And I knew my brain just does not work well. If I'm in performing mode, I'm fine. But if I'm home and like in my soft pants, it's just all downhill. So, but even in college, I would kind of hit the wall and I'd be like, okay, go to bed. And I would set my alarm for 4 a.m. and I would get up and I would just like pour the paper out and just be done. But my brain works that way. Like even when I'm writing commission songs, I read the fodder that they've given me, like, you know, their love story or their love letters. I'll sort of pour through them at night. And writing is crazy. You really kind of write in your sleep. I have so many songwriter friends who say the same thing. And then I wake up and my brain is clear and I'm like able to do it. So I don't know. I think everybody just finds their sweet spot. A lot of my friends write super late at night. I am not that person. Although sometimes you can hit that witching hour where you're like, you get past the point of exhaustion, you're like, I can be up all night. Because a lot of the folk conferences and stuff we go to, you have to play showcases at 4 a.m. So you quickly learn to be fine with that. All right. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Just when I had lost my sense of humor, my heart was just a tangle of barbed wire. You could get to me, but I get to you sooner. I quit before I'm fired. Tried every trick to stop you in your tracks. Shot off my gun to run you up my lane. You just stood there trying not to laugh and held up your hands. Yeah, that's when I knew you aim it was steady. Yeah, that's when I knew that you knew it already.
might have rocked too hard again. Let's just make sure. I did. Knocked it right out of tune. All right, people. We are in the home stretch. Even more than the home stretch. Thank you so much to everyone for tuning in. It's been a whole month without a live stream, and it was wonderful to kind of dive into writing because, you know, when I have one of these coming up, I get all like revved up before it, and it's been wonderful to kind of go into that mode. But man, I was missing performing. And John, thank you for all you have done to make this work so seamlessly. We had a minor heart attack before, and it worked out totally great. Yeah, well. And John also, I just want to acknowledge, for the live streams that I've been doing in the She Shed, the beautiful microphone that I have, the whole interface with my computer, he is the mastermind behind all of that and has helped me figure it out. And every live stream, I'm like, John, I have no idea how to do this one. And I'm just so grateful. Thank you for making me not ugly cry before every live stream. And I think one of them, you even came to my house while I was panicking at the last minute, and I am just so grateful. So thank you.
You're so
welcome.
You
guys for tuning in. We're going to do a couple more. I'm changing our program slightly.
Oh, good. Excellent.
We're gonna do a sing-along song.
Okay.
And because I really want to picture this, I was about to say I really want to picture you in your pajamas, which sounds questionable, but I'm sure you look so cute. But I want to picture you in your cozy houses, singing along, even if I can't hear you. And I just feel like singing this song. I think this is one of the first songs we ever played together.
I think it is, in fact, with Jeremy.
So,
and we do, in fact, there are some people outside, all very spaced apart, who
they're
are
roaming through the garden.
Roaming through the gardens, and so we're going to make them sing. We should be able to hear them out there.
They'll hear us in 30 seconds from now.
Yeah, it's the
Please,
weird
Fortune,
delay
sing,
thing.
everyone.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys will sing at home as well. This is a song I wrote for my husband. I think I wrote it, just a few months after I think we got married. And but when I met him, I remember thinking, God, he just feels so familiar. Like I feel like I've known this person for a long time, and I wasn't even sure that it was love or like love feelings. I was just like, he's so fun and he's such a smart ass. And I don't know. I know maybe some people wouldn't find that attractive, but we were immediately like giving each other a lot of grief, and it was awesome. He is hilarious and he is brilliant and he is a great partner. And but I just remember feeling kind of like I had come home, and that was a new feeling for me. So this is for you, Mateo, if you are listening. This is easy now. So all of you, stretch your calves. Do me, 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 me. It's the wrong key.
In the right key.
And in the right
there
key.
You go. Okay,
and sing with us. The chorus is wicked easy. Many of you probably already know it. Here is how it goes.
It's easy, so easy, easy now.
Is this key okay with you? Okay, so that's the chorus. You're gonna nail it.
Sunlight in my window, landing on my pillow, making me open my sleepy eyes. Greet me with a smile on, kisses like I've been gone, pulling me closer to your side. Get ready, yeah. It's easy, so
at a venue.
It's easy, so easy, easy now. I used to get worked up over the small stuff. I would be up all night about it.
I still am, but whatever.
I can't help but laughing, and you know the sad thing is how I went on so long without it. It's easy, so
part where you put in your mouth guard.
All those years believing love meant someone's leaving. All those years believing if it's not hard, it's not real.
John freaking Sandish. You're amazing.
Look at this weather. It's only getting better. Remember that winter when the lake falls. I'm hoping in the high tide, floating in the twilight. I can even do it with my eyes closed. It's easy, so easy, easy, It's easy, so easy, easy now. It's easy, like breathing in and out. All those years believing if it's not hard, it's not the real thing.
Awesome. Thank you for letting me throw that one at you.
Oh, sure.
I could feel you singing from all across the United States of America. Thank you guys so much. All right. I know on the West Coast it's still only 7:20, but in my home state of Massachusetts, where my dad is, it's 10:20. So we're gonna end with a little lullaby. I made a lullabies record with my very, very dear friend Sarah Sample. It was an amazing, wonderful experience, and I'm so excited because my new record is going to be produced by the same human being, Scott Wiley, who is a friggin' genius. And I'm super excited to work with him again. And when we recorded this song, this is a cover of a Wilco / Woody Guthrie tune. It was like a piece of lyrics that never, as far as we knew, were put to music, and Wilco and Billy Bragg put it to music. And then Sarah and I heard it. It's sort of a jangly, kind of like 1960s sort of rock pop tune. And we were like, those words sound like a lullaby. Let's jam them into a lullaby style. And we had so much fun doing it. Anyway, thank you. I love you guys. My next live stream, as far as I know, is with Live from New York. And it's going to be on through Club Passim. I believe it is August 21st or 22nd, and I'm having a brain cramp right now, but we will be announcing it in the next couple of days. So that's with Teddy Goldstein, Andrew Kerr, and Ann Heaton. It's going to be super fun. We will be in a split screen with 4 little quadrants and swapping songs. We can't harmonize, but we will be full-on idiots for you and sing songs. It's going to be really fun. So tune in for that. John, I friggin' love you. Let's do this song. This is California Stars. Thank you guys, and sleep well, and don't forget to put in your mouth guard.
I'd like to rest my heavy head tonight on a bed of California stars. Lay my weary bones tonight on a bed of California stars, I'd love to dream my troubles all away on a bed of California stars. Jump up from my star bed, make another day underneath my California stars. Touching mine when you tell me why I must keep working on and give my life to lay my head on the bed of California stars. I'd like to rest my heavy head tonight on a bed of California stars. Lay my weary bones tonight California stars.
Thank you, John. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful night. I can't wait to read through and see who is here. And I just love seeing all those familiar names, and I'm putting them to all of your faces. Lots of love to you guys. Thank you. Thank you again, John.
Thank you, Edie. Good night, everybody.
Good night.